All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for coming out to the Hudson and Star Speedway Awards Banquet for the 2014 season. Clearly, you guys are all talking. I ask you to please quiet down while we get this thing underway. Lindsay's getting us under this tent this year. And we're going to jump right into this for the awards. Starting off with the Star Speedway, we're going to have Hudson Speedway announcer John Espinette for the Hudson Awards. He is the man. All right, we're going to jump right into the Kimball Auto Body Roadrunners for the Star Speedway, the points finalists in attendance. We're going to start off with this guy, not by choice. He is the fan favorite in car number 46 from Danville, New Hampshire, Flying Brian Healy. Junior. All right, following Brian, this was the other way around all season. Car number 55, New Hampshire, from Blastow, Wild Billy Osborne. This is dressing up for Billy. Woo! All right. Next, this rookie had a great year behind the wheel of 22X4, Justin Storis. All right. How about that feedback? Next driver out of Haverhill, Massachusetts, car number 30, Melinda McCarthy. Rumor does have it out of the McCarthy Motorsports farm that Big Bill McCarthy will be behind the wheel of an Outlaw Sportsman in 2015. Jay Sands, watch out! The next is another rookie who had another great year at the Star and Hudson Speedway. Car number 29, 14-year-old Mad Max Dolliver. And the final driver in the Kimball Auto Body Roadrunners in attendance tonight, car number 22 from Ashland, Massachusetts. This driver had a breakthrough year, Austin Erickson. Look for him at the high banks of Hudson next year in a rookie stock. All right, next we're going to move on to the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Week in and week out, one of the most entertaining divisions at the Star Speedway. We're going to start off with car number 97, Bobby Bouchard. The next driver in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks had a pretty interesting year after Chris Ogovich almost drove through a light pole. Car number 18, Rob D. Almeida. Next is car number 42 from Pelham, New Hampshire, Brett the Jet Colleton. mic over to Brett. He's got a few words.
I just want to give a couple of plaques away that we have made for a couple of people who helped us out a lot this year to show our appreciation. Thanks, Steve. The first one is to my mother and father for Tim's the one who's excavating. If you could help and accept this, please. The next one is for Woody's Auto Repair. The next ones are for Kenny and Arlene Orton. And the last one, if Ralphie Coombs could come up to accept it for Coombs Used Auto Parts.
All right, thank you very much, Brett Carlton. All right, the next driver in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, not being biased, but for me, one of the funnest drivers to announce and watch every Saturday night. Car number 07 from Epsom, Mike Williams. And the next driver in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, I was hoping I was going to be invited to his wedding this year. Car number 91, slamming Sammy Peabody. And the final driver in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, another driver had a breakthrough season this year at the Star Speedway. Car number 78, John Cashman.
Purple squirrels.
And a round of applause for our drivers in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Next, we'll move on to the Allen's Coffee Flavored Brandy Outlaw Sportsman. And we're going to start with another crowd favorite from Salisbury, Massachusetts, the 1% Michelle Fishpansky. Table hop on Michelle, table hop. Also like to thank Michelle Anmeyer for working on my piece of crap 2003 Monte Carlo this week. Next on the list, car number 55 from Hudson, New Hampshire, Jimmy Renfrew. And next is the driver of car number 52, the Rocket, Rob McRae.
Take it back. Come on. I didn't even see you.
All right, the next driver. He got his first win since 1998, and it was a big one. Car number 27 from Sandown, Barry Raymond.
You like it, Barry.
And American Racing Tires is presenting an award for Barry to be the top points finalist for the Outlaw Sportsman.
Thank you. We can let them go. 98.
You like it.
Next is the driver of car number 94 from Methuen, Massachusetts, Joey Ventrillo. And the final driver for the Allen's Coffee Flavored Brandy Outlaw Sportsman from Sandown, New Hampshire, in car number 41, got an Outlaw win at Star and at the Lee Speedway this year, Jay Ryder. And now we're going to move on to the Mighty Modifieds of the Star Speedway for our points finalists for them. First, we're going to start off with car number 47 from Kingston, New Hampshire, Jimmy Soros.
What's the location of 6? Is that Hudson?
The next driver in the Modifieds, he made some gains this year as well. Behind the wheel of car number 41, Carl Fredrickson. And the final driver for our Modifieds at the Star Speedway is car number 36, Chris Bolton. American Racing Tires also presenting awards for every division here at Star Speedway as well as Hudson Speedway tonight. And now we're going to move on to the Hudson International Speedway, and for that we're going to turn it over to the voice of the Hudson Speedway, Mr. John S. Burnett.
How's it going, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
No heckler.
Well, we're going to start off with the Northeast V6 Modified Points finalists this year, starting off with car number 7, Walter Boucher. Looks like we're going to move on to car number 36, Eric Volandry. up is car number 53, Lenny Johnson. Moving on to car number 2 from Hudson, New Hampshire, Bruce Harrison. Moving up next to car number 44, Keith Caruso. And the last one we're going to call car number 7, Walter Boucher. Next, we're going to move on to the Hudson Speedway Roadrunner division. Points finalists starting with car number 49, Nick Betancourt. Next up will be car number 66, Bob Fields. Moving on to car number 26, Keith Levine. Moving on to the next point finalist, car number 3, Mike Mercier. Next up will be car number 10X, Max Chaput.
Fan favorite.
Next up will be car number 88, Peter Raby. Next point finalist, only started 8 races this year and still finished 10th in the points. Car number 32, John Fultz.
You know his name.
Next point finalist will be car number, oh no, Donnie McCaffrey.
Should I say Bubba Williams or?
Yeah, say Bob Williams.
Next point finalist in car number 41, Bob O'Williams. Next up, second time up here tonight, car number 30, Melinda McCarthy.
I didn't even leave yet!
The first person to do all this at night.
Next up, fourth in points, car number 03, Ricky Fassett.
Next finish third in the points, right?
Next point finalist, third spot in points this year, car number 29, Mad Max Dolliver. this year's second spot in points, car number 55, Wild Billy Osborne.
No, because you didn't dress up.
Alright, wrap it up.
Next, we're going to move on to the Hudson Speedway Youth Division, the Thunder Lights. Points finalist, car number 5H, Andrew Hennessy. Next point finalist in car number 14, Michaela Duval. I'm going to start with the top 5 points finalists, starting off with car number 8, 5th in points this year, flying Brian Parker. Fourth this year in points, car number 12, Dan Sweeney. Third spot in points for the Thunder Lights, car number 55, Jimmy Renfrew Jr. And your second place points finalist, car number 11, Cody Parker. We're going to move on to the Hudson Speedway Rookie Stock Division points finalists, starting off with car number 09, Tanisha McLeod.
He's gonna have him take a picture with it and then put it back. Same thing with Mike Lane.
Next point finalist, car number 33, Junior Billy Clement Jr.
Can't take the picture with him.
Next up, car number 33, Rob Robertson. Next point finalist in car number 07, your 2014 Mighty Mike Lewis Memorial winner, car number 07, Mike Williams. Moving on to the next point finalist, car number 82, racing Jason Ryan. Next up will be car number 31, Jerry LePage. I just want to let everybody know and ask everybody to please not walk in front of the camera right up here. Next point finalist, car number 71, Rockin' Ronnie Robinson. And next up will be car number 21, the third generation driver, Chad Wendell. Now we're going to move on to the Hudson Speedway Outlaw Sportsman Division points finalists, starting off with car number 09, Eric Sands. Next point finalist in car number 75, Ben Bazowski. Next up, points finalist car number 135, the traveling man, Peter Fiandaca. A crew member will be accepting the trophy for tonight.
I think. Tonisha will be accepting it.
Next up will be car number 79, Kevin Kephart. Next up will be car number 62, Todd Warren.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for the points finalists for the Star and Hudson Speedways for the 2014 season. At this time, we're going to break for dinner, and then following dinner, we're going to do the champions, followed by the special awards from both tracks. So sit down and grab yourself a bite to eat.
All right, once again, I want to welcome you all to tonight's Star and Hudson Speedway Awards Banquet. First off, congratulations to all the champions that are here tonight. Now, before we continue though, running the racetrack isn't just about the races, it's about all the people that help to make the racing happen each and every Saturday and Sunday. There's a lot of people here that it wouldn't happen without, and some of these people are here with us tonight. If I tried to name all the officials and workers that were here, I'd always forget somebody and somebody would be chewing my ass out later on. So each and everybody that are here, I appreciate all of you. But there's a few people here that I really want to recognize that put a lot of effort into helping us not only tonight but throughout the year. First off, Neil and Chris Jambrin. Then next, his partner in crime isn't here with him, but you guys don't realize how lucky you guys are to have these guys at Star and Hudson each and every Saturday, because I know firsthand, I wish they were there for me this year on a Friday night at Lee. Shep and Andy Byron, these guys from Speedway Safety. We got a couple, there's a lot of sponsors here tonight, but a couple of them are here, and they've done more and more for us each and every year. First off, this guy, even when he was hurt last year, he helped me after the banquet. He's always there to help me. Russ and Lisa Wood from Woody's Auto Repair. Please brought Russ and Lisa. Next up from Dave Lynn Race Tires, Jim Darlington. from the Hudson Speedway, from a family cab, Brian House.
Thanks, Brian.
Lastly, the last two people I want to recognize. These people have a lot of time into both Star and Hudson Speedway, and I got thinking about it today, just how much time they do have. You hear about a man's life's work. All the races that are here tonight, those of you that are 35 or younger, raise your hands now. I'm just trying to make a point here. There's a lot of people, think of that. These two people I want to recognize. I got thinking about it. I'm going into this year at Star Speedway. You see a lot of tracks going out of business and just closing the doors because it just doesn't cut it anymore to make it as a racetrack. All you people saw how busy the Howler was, but let me tell you, the Howler doesn't make up for a lot of Saturdays and Sundays when the bills weren't being paid. But these two people going into this year, they've put 35 years of dedication into auto racing in New England. And they've made my life pretty damn good, as well as all yours in this room. And I want a round of applause for my mother and father. Thank you, and with that I'm going to turn it back over to Tyler. He's going to start up with the Star Speedway Appreciation Awards.
Well, thank you very much, Bobby Jr. And off of that note, I'd just like to thank Bob, Senior and Junior and Gene for this opportunity I have at announcing every Saturday night at Star, because I truly love what I do and appreciate all you guys every Saturday night. All right, who's ready for some special awards? That's what we're going to start off with. The Star Speedway Special Awards this year, we're going to start off with Rookie of the Year. The only...
He forgot.
I got so wrapped up in talking about Mom and Dad, I forgot about talking about the upcoming season.
Oh, you did forget that.
I forgot. And change comes with every track around, and there are going to be some changes this year. At Hudson Speedway, schedule's going to be about the same. We're going to bring in the midgets this year as well, back over there. Star, once again, is going to have all the same things. But I guess the biggest thing that everybody in this room probably knows, the biggest secret that isn't a secret, is the 350 Supers are coming home in 2015. They're going to be in the headline division each and every Saturday night. So I know there's a lot of guys in this room that say they're going to register. A couple guys have already asked for numbers, so... Well, there's the announcer you've been waiting for, so send the registrations in.
Billy, you ain't going to build one anyway. Be quiet. All right, let's jump into the awards now, without the feedback. We're going to start off with Rookie of the Year at the Star Speedway. We only had one rookie this year, and he outshined the rest. Car number 29 from Londonderry, New Hampshire, Mad Max Donovan. All right, next we're going to jump into Top Wrench Award. We're going to start off with the Mighty Modifieds. Top Wrench goes to the number 40 Modified, Marco Turcotte. And it looks like Matt Swanson, driver of the number 40, will take the award for him. Top Wrench in the Outlaws is the driver of the Outlaw, car number 36, Jay Sands. All right, top wrench in the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, the 78D car, Ron Dufanet. All right, to finish off the Top Wrench Award in the Roadrunners, car number 08 goes to Ricky Porter. All right, now we're going to move on to Best Appearing Car. We're going to start out with the Outlaws. This year it goes to car number 41 from Sandown, Jimmy Ryder. Put it down, Jimmy. Put it down. Let it go, man. Let it go.
That's not it.
Speedway Illustrated didn't buy that for you, Jimmy. All right, and your best appearing car in the Kimball Auto Body Roadrunners, car number 22 times 4, Justin Storis. All right, now we're going to move on to the Sportsmanship Awards, starting off with the Modifieds. One of my favorite Modified drivers at Star, car number 41, Carl Fredrickson. All right, now to the Outlaws. One of the favorites at every racetrack she attends, the 1% Outlaw, Myra Fila. Get up here, Mama Myra, get up here. All right, for the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, this year the Sportsmanship Awards goes to the 42 Strictly Stock, Mike White. And for the Kimball Auto Body Roadrunners, I know he's going to love this one. He's been begging for this one. Car number 46, he puts his heart and soul into that car. Ryan Haley! All right, now we're going to move into the most improved drivers at the Star Speedway. Going to start out with the Strictly Stocks. 8 wins this year for car number 78, John Cashman. And the final award for the Star Speedway for Most Improved Driver goes to Haverhill, Massachusetts driver, car number 30, Melinda McCarthy. I bet your brother wishes it was him. Now we're going to move on to the special awards for the Hudson International Speedway. And once again, we're going to turn it over to the voice, Mr. John S. Burnett.
All right, we're going to start off with Rookie of the Year for the Hudson International. From the Outlaw Sportsman, car number 09, Eric Sands.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Rookie of the Year from the Rookie Stocks, car number 33, Rob Robertson. Rookie of the Year for the Thunder Light Division is car number 55, Jimmy Renfrew Jr. And your Rookie of the Year for the Rotor Division may not appear a couple times tonight. Car number 29, Mad Max Dolliver. He's on roll.
Kid's good, kid's good.
We're going to move on to the Top Wrench Award. From the Rookie Stocks, car number 90, Mike Belfiore. From the Rotor Division, car number 42, Don Susi. Next up for the Top Wrench Awards will be the Thunder Lights from the 8, the 11, and the 12 from Flatbrook Racing, PJ Hertog. From the Northeast V6 Modifieds, car number 2 and 44, Greg Rose. And from the Outlaw Sportsman Division, second time up for the Top Wrench Award, car number 36, Jay Sands. We're going to move on to the Best Appearing Car Awards. From the Rookie Stocks, car number 90, Anthony Belfiore. And the Best Appearing Car on a roll tonight from the Rotor Division, car number 29, Mad Max Dollar. We're going to move on to the Hudson Speedway Sportsmanship Awards. From the Rookie Stock Division, car number 71, Ronnie Robinson. From the Roadrunner Division, car number 41, Bobo Williams. Next up, also from the Roadrunner Division, car number 03, Ricky Fassett. Four-cylinder and no. Next up from the four-cylinder Enduros, car number 27, Paul Wainwright. Next up from the 66K Thunderlight, Carl Schroeder. From the Northeast V6 Modifieds, car number 36, Eric Valandri.
No shame at all. Wannabe.
From the four-cylinder Enduros, car number 80, Josh 80. From the four-cylinder Enduros, car number 04, Keith Walton. And now we're going to move on to the Most Improved Drivers Awards. From the Roadrunners, driver of the Oh No, Donnie McCaffrey. And from Hudson International Speedway, Outlaw Sportsman Division, car number 75, Ben Wazowski.
They wrote Matt Wazowski.
All right, now it's championship time at the Star and Hudson Banquet 2014. We're going to start with the Mighty Modifieds, and if you didn't see this kid on a weekly basis, then you didn't see the show, because this kid's getting better and better every week behind the wheel of a big car. Have a big round of applause for car number 40, the 14-year-old superstar, Matt Swanson.
Get back here.
Alright, before I thank anyone, I gotta thank Marco Turcotte. He couldn't be here to celebrate this with us tonight, but he's gonna be waking up to a very nice present tomorrow morning. I gotta thank my mom, my dad, my brothers, my grandparents, everyone that helps me on this car. The Race Depot, FMR Racing, Steve Dickey at Synergy Signworks, and everyone else, anyone if I forgot anyone.
All right, your champion in the modified, Matt Swanson in the 40. And just to let you guys know, you can show a little respect for your champion and be a little quieter when he's trying to make his speech next time the champion comes up. I can still hear you guys talking. Have some respect for the champions of our racetracks. All right, next is the Allen's Coffee Flavored Brandy Outlaw Sportsman Champion. He was the double champion this year, but at Star Speedway, he was the champion. Car number 36 from Hampton, New Hampshire, Jay Sands. Jay's going to make a speech and receive his championship jacket from Dave Lynn Racing.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank for everybody who supports me, helped me out on the race car. Harold, Janver, who helps me. Make sure I thank him. My son Eric, my friend Eric, and everybody who helped me out on the car. I really appreciate it. The Weber family for putting on, having all the great racetracks for us to race at. And mostly my wife there, lets me go racing all the time. He doesn't give me too much crap about it. Well, not too much, just a little bit. Oh, and that second place guy, the guy who finished second place today, I want to thank him too. Thank you.
All right, Jay Sands, your Outlaw Sportsman champion at the Star Speedway. He'll receive his championship jacket from American Racing Tires and Dave Lynn Racing. All right, now for the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks at the Star Speedway. Steve, just to let you know, Mark Parento wanted me to say a little something. He said that you learned this year not to drive through the grass and you finally got your championship. How about the time for the 78 day Steve Duvenet?
Parento, where are you? Stand up. Right. Why don't you try keeping the car out of the wall for a full season? This has probably been one of the best seasons that we've run this year. Great group of guys that we've raced with. Mike Williamson, Anthony Cashman, everybody that we run with competitor-wise. It's been a great year. I want to thank a ton to Woody's for sponsoring the division every single year, giving us the division to run with. The Weber family, my father, Sigmund Metalworks, my Uncle Russ, everybody that puts in all their time and effort to get in the car, to give me a car to run it. But yeah, Mike, keep talking, Mike. Come on. Come on. You've got something to say, Mike. Come on. Let's go. Let's hear it. Oh, okay. By the way, I got the gears and all my parts from Mike White Racing right there. The 42. But I want to thank all you guys. I can't wait for 2015. Everybody that gives us a hand. It's been a great season this year. I can't wait for next year.
All right, your Strictly Stock champion this year, Steve Duvenet in the 78D. He will also be receiving his championship jacket from American Racing Tires and Dave Lynn Racing. And your final champion at the Star Speedway, the Kimball Auto Body Roadrunners, car number 08 from Seabrook, the Hammer, Chris Jacobson. Chris is sporting a mean mohawk tonight for his championship award. champion of the Kimball Auto Body Roadrunners, Chris Jacobson. He'll receive his championship jacket from American Racing Tires and Dave Lynn Racing. Your Mohawks protecting the light, Chris. I like it. And that concludes all your champions from the Star Speedway in the 2014 season. Now we'll move on to Hudson Speedway and John S. Burnett.
So starting off with the Thunder Light Division, this is going to make 2 years in a row for him. A big round of applause for car number 66K, the captain, Chris Schroeder. Take it away, Chris.
I mean, I couldn't be here if it wasn't for my family, the Weber family, for giving us a track to race at. I'd like to thank Family Cab, my parents, my brother, Jared, Dino, and all my sponsors that come out and help us out for the year, and I couldn't appreciate it enough.
Another round of applause, your 2014 champion, the captain, Chris Schroeder.
Come up and get this thing.
We would also like to thank A Family Cab for supporting the Thunder Light Division over at Hudson International. I would like to ask everybody that when we call up the champions to please be quiet, have a little respect for the champions. Next up, for the Northeast V6 Modifieds, they've been on a great show every week. It was really close at the end between Alan and Keith, but here's your 2014 champion, car number 37, Alan Reiser.
Thank the Weber family once again for having us at their tracks, and we really appreciate it. And I brought my friends and everybody with me, and I'd like to thank my friend Wayne Brooks for all the help he's given me over the years. And hope to put on some good shows this next year. Thanks.
How about another round of applause for 2014 champion, car number 37, Alan Reiser. And this next division ended up being a really close points battle going into the final race. The 2014 Roadrunner champion, car number 42, young Jared Susi.
Well, we had a pretty good year this year. I'd like to thank the Weber family. There we go. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be racing until I'm like 16. Gotta thank the Broder family, Al and Molly, they helped out a ton. Thank you guys. My dad and my mom, they helped me out a ton. Everyone who supports me, Chris, Galen, Jamie, everyone. Thank you.
Another round of applause for 2014 champion, car number 42, Jared Susi. Next up, we're going to do the Hudson Rookie Stock Division. This guy was very consistent week in and week out. How about with a big round of applause for your 2014 Rookie Stock Champion, car number 90, Anthony Belfiore.
Thank you. I gotta thank the Webbers for giving me this track to race at. I gotta thank all my sponsors that helped me out, my dad especially, my mom, my girlfriend Michelle, Nick, the McCarthys, they're always there for me. Tyler Morris, you know, he always there. This announcer right here always making me sound good. Everyone else, I gotta thank my dad and my mom, Michelle and Nick. They're awesome. Thank you.
Another round of applause for 2014 champion, car number 90, Anthony Belfiore. And this is like the final championship of the night. This guy, another guy that's been very consistent week in and week out, very fast car. Won the championship over at Star Speedway, coming home with 2 championships tonight. Have a big round of applause for car number 36, Jay Sands.
Again.
All right, thank you. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Great night, fun, good time, and thank everybody who helped me out on the race car. And again, thank my wife for putting up with me all the time, because most of the time she hates me. So thank you for coming tonight.
All right, I'm going to give a round of applause. That's all your 2014 Star and Hudson champions.
All right, Jay Sands, the final champion of the 2014 season. That closes out our awards banquet tonight, but make sure you stick around. We got a lot of dancing and a lot of good stuff going on for the rest of the night. So stay around, and thank you all for coming out on behalf of the